Ever since we were young, we've been taking a lot of introductory lessons about our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal. He was probably the most popular Filipino hero of all time since he's always been emphasized during our Hekasi, History, and Arling Panlipunan days. Students in our third and fourth year of high school, or grade 9 and 10, for K to 12 students, delves deeper into Rizal's two famous novels, Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo. The mentioned novels were tackled chapter by chapter to ensure a full understanding of what the narrative was all about. Just when we thought we were over with too much information about Rizal, Republic Act 1425 of Rizal Law requires the life works and writing of Rizal to be in the curricula of all public and private universities and colleges in the country. It seems like learning the same thing all over again, and you might find it a little bit redundant. Some of you who are about to take this course or even just wondering why you have to enroll in this class when you're already bombarded with information about Rizal might want to take a look into it. There are 7 students integrating what they have learned in this course.
In his academe, he tried his very best to become the emperor, a person who had the highest grades in the class. His works and writings gives us all a lesson, highlighting how we Filipino people are not an idiot like what other citizens labeled us. It's an honor for me to become a part of what Jose Rizal urged to fight, for freedom and right for our country. His works have developed ways for our nationality in accordance with law as exercised in the field of learning. As reflected in his character, he have showed us positivity in life. Every problem is just a challenge for him to do better. A God's trial, making him stinger as he faced each one of those for his family, his people, and motherland.
What can I learn from Rizal works and writings? A Rizal works or subject is designed to familiarize the student with Rizal's role in the development of the Philippines' progress. It includes the schooling of Rizal here and in abroad, his travels in different countries, and his family background, how he will become a national hero. I learned from him that the time is very important because for Rizal, he never wasted his time to those unimportant things, and that is right. He wrote different poetries which are reflected on what things he experienced, feelings that he wanted to write every time he had a free time. He was very dedicated in his study. He took of subjects, courses, and philosophies that can make him a brilliant Filipino citizen.
Everyone, my name is John Rivera Orlico. For me, it is difficult to imitate Rizal because it is hard thing for me to communicate or mingle with others. I'm actually shy and discomfort to the people around me. I purposefully encourage some Filipino people in entrepreneur skills activity so that they can make their own business to provide their everyday needs. I also put a lot of efforts to accomplish what Rizal's achieved and study hard as well. He traveled around the world in 3 times. We all know that in every travel we make it involves money. So how can we travel if we don't have enough money for that? For me, I will be able to work until I earn more monies to be able to go in different countries.
For the second semester, I learned from the Rizal course is to respect and listen to my elders, to be proud of who I am, to love my family, to believe in myself, and to never be afraid to stand up for what is right. Many people regard Rizal as a hero. What he did for us, what he sacrificed for us, and what he transformed us into are just a few many things I admire about him, because he brought a sense of friendship and nationalism. He planted the seeds of sovereignty and liberty in our minds, and made us realize that fighting for freedom and independence is what we require. It not be all about him, but the lesson and knowledge I gain are sufficient and good enough to convince myself and other Filipino that he deserves to be where he is today, and that is the Filipino national hero. His life was truly incredible and colorful because his hero experiences shaped him into what God intentionally did to him.
Hi, I'm Rodel Isalihan, BC1 of IB College of Mindanao. I've learned about the subject that if you wish to achieve your goals in life, just focus, trust yourself, and be like Rizal, who's always took reading, writing, and did a lot of good things in order to be a better man and useful citizen. What traits for Rizal are difficult to initiate, and how will be able to imitate them? Journalist Rizal is an authorized of many articles in Spanish, English, and London.
I'm Eliza Lazara, and the major lesson I learned from Dr. Jose Rizal is love for God, country, and countrymen. He is an inspiration like any one of us. He too is not perfect. He is vulnerable and emotional. He fell in love and got hurt, but unlike any other heroes, the world has known for their bravery and courage. He is gentlest and noblest.
Studying this subject is one way of knowing Dr. Jose Rizal is the Philippine national hero. He is a writer and a patriot whose life and writings was an inspiration that made a great big impact on the Philippine independence. To understand what he knew about being an Asian in the world of ideas formed by Western colonialism, and knowing about him is the same as knowing his importance in the Philippine history. It's so important for us to know everything about him. If we don't study his life and works, he will never truly get to know who he was or why he was such a part of our lives today. Acting with knowing all this information allows us to appreciate and understand the views of Jose Rizal on his people, life, society, and government. If you know about his life, you won't see him just a writer, but you will see him as an inspiration to fight for what is right and treat all people equally and with respect.
Thanks to Rizal for he is inspire us, and thanks to our professor who imparts and give us an activity to gain all this knowledge for us to better understand it.